Hey guys, Adam here, Australian record-holding freediver and PADI freediving instructor trainer. And today I'm going to teach you how to rescue a blackout. If you are interested in improving your freediving or becoming a safer freediver, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I will be posting regular tips and tutorials aimed at improving your freediving and to cover all topics in freediving. So before we get stuck into it, I'd like to clear up a few misconceptions that we have about blackouts in freediving. The first thing is that a hypoxic blackout, which is what we experience when we're freediving, is very, very different than a blackout caused by trauma, like when we get hit in the head. A trauma blackout is very bad for you. A hypoxic blackout, as long as you are rescued in time, is nowhere near as bad for you. The second is, from the point of actually blacking out, you're not close to death or about to die. From the point of actual unconsciousness, you usually have a few minutes before you start experiencing cell death in the brain. Now, every diver and every dive is different, so it's very hard to give you an overall figure before this starts to happen, but let's just say that it usually takes about 3 to 5 minutes before you start to experience cell death in the brain. The third is that when you black out, you usually do not inhale water. Over the years in competitive freediving, I've seen dozens and dozens of blackouts, and I've never once seen anyone inhale any water. So it's a bit of a misconception. It's like a blackout is not quite the same as drowning. When you do black out when you're freediving, what happens is your body goes into lockdown mode. Your larynx closes, your jaw snaps shut, because your body is doing all it can to keep the water out of your lungs. Now the thing is, your body can only close these muscle groups for so long before it decides that it needs to conserve everything for the brain. So eventually, those muscles will release and you will inhale water. But it tends to be a very long or very extreme blackout if that happens. So how do we rescue a blackout? If a diver has blacked out underwater, we swim them to the surface by placing one hand under their chin to assist in keeping their mouth closed and the other hand behind their head. It's hard to swim someone up to the surface if you're finning into them or kicking them. So what we do is we push them up above us so that we have room to fin underneath them and so we can get them to the surface as quickly as possible. Once you get them to the surface, it's very important that you keep them on the surface and that you keep their face out of the water. You have receptors in the skin around your eyes and in your upper lip that register if you're immersed in water or if you're immersed in air. And what we're trying to do is signal to their body that they're back in the atmosphere and it's a safe place for them to wake up again. Straight away upon surfacing, we remove their mask, we blow strongly into their eyes, because we're trying to give their body the signals that they're back in the atmosphere and it's safe to breathe. We blow on their eyes, we tap them on the cheek lightly, we say their name and we tell them to breathe. Blow, tap, talk.
Breathe. Breathe, Mitch. Breathe.
In almost every case, a diver will revive after blow, tap, talk. But if you have been doing blow, tap, talk for 20 seconds and the diver is still unconscious, then we may need to move to a more aggressive method to wake them up. This is when we do rescue breaths. Now, keeping in mind, all we're actually doing is placing their body in the conditions that it feels safe to wake itself back up again or to revive itself. The body revives itself. We're not reviving them necessarily. So you pinch their nose and you exhale into their mouth twice. Wait 5 seconds and then give 2 rescue breaths again. Sometimes if a diver has blacked out deep, or if they've been unconscious and underwater for a long time, blow, tap, talk won't be enough, and we need to take more aggressive measures to revive them. And that is when we move to rescue breaths. If a diver does have a blackout, they 100% stop diving for that day and the following day. Stay safe, never dive alone, and always have fun. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting regular videos, tips and tutorials to improve your diving. If you have any questions, leave the comments below in the comments sections and I'll get back to every one of them. Thanks guys.